of course, parents and pupils of the school will know me very well because I was here as 29 years as the head teacher, and not just of this school as it is now. I came here all those years ago when he was part of the Inner London Education Authority. Then we amalgamated the school and I became head of that, and then we took over the Mostyn site, of course, and I became head of that, and then we became a grant maintained school, and then a foundation school, and now an academy school. So through all of this process, all of this evolution of this school, I've been here with many, many great teachers. That consistency has delivered this fantastic education. That consistency has delivered a fantastic business, which is actually for the benefit of the children in perpetuity, forever. They can go and get income from it. That consistency has got these standards which have been going on for year after year after year. So when I retired, and people said he resigned, because that sounds as if I had to. Not true. I retired, which you can do after working nearly 40 years, and I was asked to join the governing body. Now that was a very sensible thing for the governors to do, in my view. Why would you want to lose the most experienced and valuable member of a school when you could actually get them back to work in your governing body? And they asked me to do two things. They asked me, would I help find a successor head teacher for this school to carry it forward and to develop it further, and would I work in delivery to deliver the boarding school project which I had started. Now, because I had great affection and great connection to this school, of course I wanted to do that. So I joined the governing body. They then voted me democratically to be vice chair. Now, when all of this attack and campaign started, and run, I believe, by the EFA against our school, they of course frightened off and ran off a number of governors, including, sadly, the chair of governors, who worked very hard for us but was under enormous pressure from the EFA. So he decided to leave, and then because I was vice chair, I became chair. I didn't, as Peter Launer would like to suggest, that I've got huge influence which I want to have whole sway over the governing body, because that's one of the other vague allegations, that I have undue influence. Now, if undue influence means we have fantastically good results, if undue influence means that we're financially really strong, shouldn't there be more undue influence across the whole of the education system? I cannot see how that's a wrong thing if it were to be true, if it produces these results. So that seems to be a bit odd. Are we really saying, because I've got undue influence, allegedly, whatever that means, is a good enough reason, when it produces these fantastic results, to remove the funding from the school? Again, it doesn't make sense. It's not credible. It does keep suggesting to me that there is a deeper underlying reason. They want, and that's Lord Nash and Peter Launer, they want regime change. They want me gone, and they want Mark McLaughlin, the head teacher, gone. Now, why would they want to get rid of the two most experienced people if they genuinely had concerns about the education of the children?